following is for news and reporting purposes only and to bring some awareness. And actually, I'm sorry y'all, but I'm going to have to replace some of these words because I ain't got time for YouTube police today, you hear me? But let's get right into this story and verbatim. Reported on June 27, 12:01 Central Time. The headline says, woman on the run after orphan sister asking 13-year-old son to help dump body. The boy said he complied with his mother's request because he feared what she may do to him. Houston, Texas. A woman accused of offing her sister who was found to death on April 1st in Texas is still on the run, police say. Carmen White has been charged with capital murder, records show. I'm sorry y'all, I just gotta do this because sometimes this site be wildin', but yeah. She was arrested back on February 8th on a charge of a terroristic threat to a family member and possession of a controlled substance. White has warrants out for her arrest for not appearing in court in connection to these charges. By the way, her sister was the family member that she threatened. But let's move along. On April 1st at about 11:30 a.m., patrol officers with the Houston Police Department responded to an industrial metalwork business regarding a burned body found by a witness who notified a railroad employee. Autopsy results identified the body as Cynthia Cervantes, White's sister. A family friend told authorities that he noticed White's strange and odd behavior since her sister's death. He said he noticed White became paranoid and extremely nervous on April 8th after she insisted on trading her vehicle she had bought on March 5. She claimed the air conditioner was broken. White's gray Chevrolet HHR was spotted on camera footage from Texas Blending and Warehouse on April 1st, investigators said. The family friend was shown images of the vehicle and was able to identify it as White's, pointing out the marks on the vehicle and a yellow dent on the driver's side and rear paper tags. Records indicate a significant amount of blood was detected in the rear cargo area and on an envelope found under the front driver's side seat. Police are still waiting on the DNA results from the blood recovered from White's car. The friend also told authorities that White had a motive for offing her sister. He said White was mad that Cervantes called the police on her and wanted to get back at her sister. Crazy. White asked her ex-boyfriend and his girlfriend to help move her sister's body to her trunk, but he declined, documents state. That's when, according to records, White asked her 13-year-old son to help. The boy said he reached down and lifted what felt like human legs, so he dropped the legs on the ground. He said his mother became extremely aggressive and he feared what she may do to him, so he gave in out of fear for his safety.
That his own mother forced him to help move this body as he feared for his own safety, but the mom then became aggressive towards him.
Reports also state that she offered to exchange adult favors to her ex as a bribe for him to help her get rid of her sister's body, but he wouldn't budge. So that's when she proceeded to force her own son to help her do her dirty work. Mind you, at the time that she wanted his help, he was playing with his 12-year-old brother at the park. She came along and basically forced him to help. Wow, just unbelievable. His own mother and her own sister.
My own mother, and nowadays you can't even trust your own brother.
Her own flesh and blood doing this to her? And for what? Just because she called 911 on you when you threatened her? Apparently, they should have locked you up and threw away them keys, because now look. And what gives you the right to even threaten her for whatever reason as if you control her life? Like, control yourself, sis. Who do you think you are? I mean, really. And it's so unfortunate that the sister did the right thing by calling the cops on her sister, but it still resulted this way. And this is why threats of this kind should be taken way more serious and people should stop getting slaps on wrists, because restraining orders are not enough. And half the time, they never work. Like, just because it's a threat and not an action yet doesn't mean that the person shouldn't be punished, because like if it's on their mind, then they might really do it one day. And if only the sister Cynthia knew that her sister would really act on those threats from February, less than 2 months later, she probably would have moved a little bit different, like not call the cops, not blaming her though, I'm just saying. The police don't do too much. She probably could have just cut her sister off with no contact and definitely or possibly made plans to move far, far away. I really don't know. But look, we see many cases where it be someone's own family. So how does one handle it when it's your own that is possibly threatening your well-being, huh? It's really sad when you can't trust your own sibling and your own parent, because in this sister's case, they might be the end of you, and in this son's case, they might be the one forcing you to do such an evil thing that will leave you traumatized for life. This is why it's very important for people to work on their mental health and to not take substances that can possibly alter their actions, because what in the world is this? Like, why do they even call it a controlled substance when it can make you lose it, right? This is why it's very important that when people show you who they are, believe them, because actions definitely speak louder. We really hope that they can catch her soon, because that monster does not need to be on nobody's street. Because if she could do this to her own son and sister, then forget what she'll do to a stranger. So share this, share her face, and hopefully someone spots her and gets her locked up behind bars where she belongs. She's only mad that she got caught, and she's about to get caught, so let's help find her.
She is on the running, so it's important, if you know where she is, you need to turn her into HPD.
I don't know what else to say, but what exactly are y'all thinking about this unfortunate situation? We want to know, so leave your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more, and don't forget to hit that bell to join the notification gang. PettyBlog.com signing out.